Okay. Hi, hello. We're live.
Yes, we sure are.
Hey. I guess. Steph's got me questioning a lot.
I question a lot too.
No, we're there. Hi, Beck.
Hey,
Oh,
we got
I
Beck.
hear
All
myself.
right. Beck, Steph is captaining the ship. So please
Yes.
let us know if
Yeah.
anything needs adjustment.
Yeah, let us know if we sound loud enough or if we're clear.
It sounded like we were fine.
No. They probably won't hear your guys' audio from the call.
Wait, what?
They won't hear your audio from the call because Discord
I
call
can
isn't
hear
on here.
myself on the stream.
You can?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Then I don't know how it's doing that.
Yeah.
Because it's not on my audio mixer.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh, no, it is. Headphones, we're good. I just don't know technology. That's all it is.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Yeah. That's fine.
Why don't you turn us up just a teensy bit?
Okay. I'm gonna pump up the jam.
Oh, God.
Don't pump it up. Just a tick.
Okay. I nudged up the jam.
Okay. Nudge up the jam.
Nudge
it
up
up
the
just a
jam.
little bit so Beck can hear us better.
I have one thing that I would like to share before I forget it.
Okay.
Okay.
So, over the weekend, I watched Chevalier, right?
go.
Chevalier.
Chevalier. I watched Chevalier. Speaking of that movie, there was one character in that movie that I kept staring at, and I was like, why do you look so fucking familiar? Like, just something about this dude. Why did it do that? Why is Anthony's face so huge?
What is
happened?
happening?
Okay, we're learning things. And I'm running the boat, and it's making me nervous.
It's back to normal.
Okay.
No, it's not.
Half my
Discord
house is
window.
in Steph's.
God. No, I know what happened.
What?
Okay, real quick. So, I have to adjust this to where it was.
Yeah. Did you maximize it?
Yes, because when I watch the stream normally, I have it in front of me, so I move the window and everything shifted.
Yeah, you made us way too small now.
Yeah, let's not, folks. I can't match it with the stream. It's too slow.
No, look at OBS. You just worry about OBS.
Oh, there, we're fine. Okay, anyways, I looked up this dude and I was like, why is he hella familiar? Like, just something about it. He had just this cold, hard stare that just really looked familiar. So I looked him up and I've realized where I know him from. He was the villain in the Vin Diesel movie Triple X. Anakin 99. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The Anakin 99 guy, also known as
the Anakin 99?
That's what he was. He was the Anakin 99 mob person.
Yeah, it is.
Guy.
Nobody say a fucking word.
Aw, man, is this another thing that I should have known about but don't know about?
No,
I thought this was
Steph,
just a
you're
Triple
right.
X thing.
It's Anakin 99.
Oh, wait, is Anakin? Wait, no, that is right? X.
No.
Oh, God. It's so hot. I'm embarrassed. I don't know what I'm talking about. I can't run the stream. Let's move on.
Steph, you're fine. You're okay.
Okay. Oh, that's the guy. Martin
Kosokas.
Yes, okay. I didn't know how to say that. I was going to say Koso. Know how to pronounce
Me by Anakin 99. I'm confused by this.
Because in Triple X, he goes, you want to be a part of Anakin 99. And then they drink and, they have a bomb and stuff. It was a whole thing.
That's the
He
movie.
was a terrorist.
He is.
Right? Yeah, he was.
Yeah, I just remember he had to get his coat, and that looked 30, 40 minutes of him getting his fucking coat.
That is true. I just remembered, because in the movie I was just like, he has this stare. It's these eyes that he looks you with that are just so, not dead, but like intense.
But apparently so distinctive, you remembered the 2002 hit action movie Triple X starring Vin Diesel.
Hey, it was one of my first DVDs, okay? I watched it a lot. You know why? Because there was nothing else to watch, so we just kept replaying the DVDs we had. And that was Jennifer Lopez's Enough from, I think it was like 2002. And then I had Triple X, and I had Deep Blue Sea. I know there's more. But these
In
were
life, yes. In
these
life,
were the
there is much,
DVDs
much
of my
more.
childhood.
See, I just watched the USA channel for hours on end.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
could watch it
yeah.
2-3 times a day on USA.
Yeah.
I think it was playing one time when I was I forgot if it was for Vegas one of the years for EDC, but it was just on TV and it was like, you know what, let's just watch this.
Remember
Was a
when they
good
made
time.
a second movie called Triple X State of the Union starring Ice Cube and Vin Diesel was not there? And then they made a third
Yes.
movie and Vin Diesel was back for some reason.
Oh, that's right.
And then Ice Cube
Oh, yeah.
cameos in it.
Well, didn't you do
don't-
the same fucking thing for Fantastic
Did I watch that
for
one?
the Fast and Furious nonsense? Left for 2, came back in 3 for his cameo.
Oh
forgot.
man. They're ending
Yeah, I
at
forgot.
Terrible.
11 movies.
It's 10 part 2.
Wait, for which?
Fast and Furious. They're ending at 11.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
10.5.
X2 times 2.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Like that.
Fast X2.
Hmm.
And I keep puffing
Fast
on this.
Double X? No, that doesn't work.
Because it's
No,
Fast
still like-
X, so it would be Furious 2.
Fast X, Furious X. The X is now a variable. Solve for Fast X, Furious X. Solve for X. And secretly, we find out that the Fast and Furious franchise has existed inside of the Triple X franchise this whole time.
Interesting. The Fast and the Youngling Art Double Saber. Fast Times at Furious High.
That's the animated kid version
Yeah.
on Nickelodeon. Oh wait, no, there is a Fast and Furious cartoon.
Yeah, it's
on
got like 5
something.
seasons on Netflix.
What?
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
It's got like an insane amount of seasons where you're like, who watches this?
Wait, who's it
Kids
follow?
online,
Who
clearly.
are the main characters?
I assume.
Some relative of Vin Diesel's,
Well, let's
like
look
a
at it.
nephew or something.
I'm John Toretto.
Jimmy Toretto.
I'm Jason
John.
Toretto.
We
Nephew.
do this for family.
But like,
It's
there's
like my brother
still-
Dom always says.
We're doing
They're
this.
still
It-
all
okay,
much
All
more
right, here it
cautious.
is. It's
Oh,
called
oh.
Fast and Furious Spy Racers, 6 seasons.
Spy Racers?
Wow.
My racers.
Adventure Abound as a group of teenagers infiltrates an elite
Teenagers!
racing league controlled by a notorious organization that's bent on world domination.
Total domination.
Well, I guess.
Remember when this was about stealing DVD players and
Yeah.
and drifting?
I guess I didn't think about it before, but yeah, the
Oh
Fast
shit!
and Furious
oh,
series
shit.
is just they're just spy racers.
Okay, so okay,
Oh, no.
okay. So Diesel plays Dominic Toretto on certain episodes.
Okay.
Okay.
Tyler Posey as from Teen Wolf fame is the main character, and fucking Pop is one of the other characters.
Magnitude?
Magnitude?
Magnitude, yeah.
Look at you.
Hell yeah! Good for him.
Pop.
And a bunch of other people I've
I love
never
that.
heard of. Oh,
Oh,
Tim
well.
Matheson.
Familiar.
Yeah, he's been around for quite a while.
So wait, what's the main character's name?
Tony Toretto.
Okay.
Let's find out who Tony Toretto is.
Tony.
Because you got
Toretto.
Dom.
What was
You
John
have to have
Cena's
another.
name?
I don't know.
I forgot.
I don't remember like anybody's name once the movie's over. That's why we keep calling them by their actors' names.
It's true.
Tony Toretto,
I
the
know
younger
Lenny.
cousin of Dominic Toretto, and he inspires to be a legend like his cousin.
Oh.
But is he? Because they're spy racers. Like, the world doesn't know that they're out here fighting
Exactly.
submarines and shit. Like,
Exactly. Like, no one should know who Dominic Toretto is outside of the LA area, where he would have some infamy as a street racer. No one is supposed to really know who he is.
Jacob Toretto. That was John Cena's name.
Okay,
But-
you're gonna love this. Hold on. So Luke Youngblood, Magnitude Pop Pop, that's his real name.
Oh, it's a dope
Youngblood.
name.
Youngblood.
He plays a character called Frosty Benson.
Oh, okay.
Tony's friend,
Okay.
a 13-year-old tech genius, he enjoys devising gadgets, flying drones, and hacking into systems. His favorite drink is Yucca, and due to his age, he's the only member of the group without his own car until season 6 when he passes the driving exam and gets his license.
At least he got a healthy drink.
I
Ain't Yucca
thought
good for you. It's a root.
Luke Youngblood was the character's name, and I was about
No.
to bash it for being super dumb sounding.
No, that's his real actor's name.
Didn't know that.
Yeah,
Sorry,
Wow.
Luke Youngblood.
yeah. Pop Pop's
It
real
sounds,
name
it
is
sounds
Luke
like a made up
Youngblood.
name. That's definitely a
Sounds
stage name.
So fake.
Well,
Definitely
you know he was
a
in
stage
Harry
name.
Potter.
TNT character.
You know he was in Harry
oh,
Potter,
was he
right?
5 points
Yeah.
for Gryffindor kid?
Yes.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Damn, what was the character?
He's British.
I remembered that character so much because of that, just how he said it. 5 points for Gryffindor, and then it was just like, oh, him and the dreads. I was like, oh, yeah.
That's magnitude.
That's
Well-
magnitude. Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't know that.
Pop Pop.
Pop,
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 pop.
indeed. You guys
I
do
like
anything
when
cool
he's
this
dying
weekend?
And he just goes, Pop.
Pop what
Oh yeah.
magnitude? Pop what?
Pop. Ah, Community. Still so good.
You see that tweet from Donald Glover a couple months back? He's just like, no, I'm in the movie. We're doing it. You're like,
Yeah.
y'all gonna start?
We'll see.
I really hope.
Because every time they
He's
ask
so
him about Community,
busy.
they also go, you gonna do that Lando show you were supposed to do? He's like, yeah, we're working on that. Mm-hmm.
And then he opened his own studio, and it's just like, all right, well,
Yeah.
He has professional ADHD.
Kinda.
yeah.
That's what it feels like, right? Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, good for him. He's busy, but also just like, well, there's things we would like to see from you.
Sure.
Yeah, he's a real busy one.
He sure is.
Oh, snap.
Sure...
Scott's out here breaking my brain. Pop pop backwards is pop pop.
Oh shit.
Chat's expanding my mind.
Taco Cat.
Is Anthony finally high?
Nope. Taco Cat is my favorite palindrome, though. I don't think it gets any better than that.
Well, that's because you like tacos and cats.
True.
Mhm.
I am a fan of race car. Yeah, race car.
Yeah, a race car.
Well, this seems to be the last show if we're doing this joke.
Did you guys do anything fun this weekend?
No. I was recovering from a concussion apparently I had.
Oh yeah, that's right.
This
I watched a lot of movies, but we kind of discussed it. But I watched Evil Dead Rise on Friday, and then no, on Saturday, and then on Sunday I watched Chevalier
Chevalier.
and Mafia Mama.
a movie I've
Is that
not
like
heard of
your
until
Cooking Mama game?
yeah.
It's that's right.
Yeah, it's like
forget
Cooking
her
Mama, but
name.
instead of cooking,
It's a
she
Toni
goes out
Collette
and whacks
movie.
a lot of people.
It's a Toni Collette movie, but I
Yeah.
still know nothing about it.
She's like the sister of a big time gangster, and she has to move to Italy, and she becomes the mob boss.
Oh,
It's a
Good
comedy.
for her. She deserves it.
yeah.
Oh yeah, Toni Collette. She what do you
Jeff,
call
where
it?
do you know
Like,
Toni Collette from? This is gonna be good.
from Hereditary.
All right, I'll give it. That's one of the ones that people know her from. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Good on you,
She
Steph.
plays overwhelmed lady real good.
Yes.
Like,
she plays
she-
overwhelmed mom a lot.
Yeah.
oh, okay. Yeah. She has that energy in Mafia Mama, but then it's like, oh, you grow. You know? Like she gets more tough. It was a good growth to watch.
Steph's the type of person that you'd say Tony Clinton, she would bust out with like, "Oh, you mean the lead from Muriel's Wedding?" Like a 30-year-old British
no, I
comedy
know her
where we're
from
just like,
Hereditary. I haven't looked at IMDb to find out if I know her from anything else.
you do.
You do.
100% you do. Yeah.
Knives Out.
Yes, that's right.
Oh, yeah. United States of
Oh, yeah,
Terror,
that's
I
right.
think, is a underrated show.
So good.
I've always
was
wanted to
really
watch
good.
that.
It's Jordan, it's worth
Really
your
good.
time.
Yeah.
It's fun.
I don't know where it's available, but
Yeah, HBO, I would assume. That's where it
was
aired
it an HBO
originally.
show? Okay,
Yeah.
then yeah.
Oh, okay.
Or you mean Max?
Max, my
Oh,
bad.
look
Yeah.
at that!
Oh, here
Full
we go.
circle. She was in Triple X, Return of Xander Cage
God
in 2017.
damn it.
I haven't
We're
seen
all
it.
just
but
living
she was
in the
in there.
Coletaverse.
This podcast is just an Ouroboros.
It's
out
the
here-
League of Ridiculous Colettes.
That's what the C has always stood for.
Surprise!
311 episodes. We finally start talking to her.
I know where. Okay,
Oh
didn't
no.
know this was her in it, but she was the voice of Mary Dinkle in Mary and Matt
Oh.
on Netflix. I did
Oh,
not know that.
I did not know that either. It's
Mary and Max.
yeah.
It's a very dark
It's a
claymation.
it's a claymation movie about this very young child and this very old man who become friends via letter.
Pen pals.
Pen pals, that's the word.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's a very
Not like a
very
Harold and Maude.
it's a
Keep
very
going.
sweet
That was not for
it's a
you.
very sweet story. But it gets dark. It gets really dark.
Yeah,
I'm
that's for me
learning
and
so
Scott
much.
and anybody else.
I found out who Max is. Max is voiced by Philip Seymour Hoffman. Did not know that until today.
He's
And,
dead.
and it's all
I
full circle
know, but I
because
didn't
Steph
know that
just
today.
recently watched The Hunger Games. Now she's like, "Oh, that
Ooh.
guy."
No, I know him from somewhere else.
I mean, that's why he
We'll
wasn't
find
in
out.
like
Boogie Nights.
Go
the,
on.
the last 20 minutes of the last movie.
Yeah, and even what they put him in, it was all like old footage they CGI'd from other stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Which
Yeah, I
he only
heard
said like
about
he only
that.
said like maybe he only had maybe 5 lines in the
Yeah.
actual movie, and then long monologue by a voice.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
the other movie I remember him from was Patch Adams and Mission Impossible 3.
That's right. He is the bad guy in Mission Impossible 3.
Oh, spoilers!
Isn't Pat Adams?
I've never seen Patch Adams, so I don't know.
One of my childhood movies.
Patch Adams,
No, Dustin. What's his name?
Daniel Day Lewis,
No, Philip
Dustin
Seymour
Diamond.
Hoffman.
Oh,
He was in Twister.
God damn it!
I'm so
Everything
glad
comes
they're
back to
remaking
Twister
that.
with you.
We're gonna get a Twister too. I'm watching it. I don't care.
Is it Twister 2 or Twisters?
It's Twisters.
Is it Twisters?
Yes.
Okay.
I believe this plot is 3 giant tornadoes become 1 giant tornado.
Oh,
Super Tornado.
I hope they bring back
Super
the
tornado.
cow.
Supernado.
Full
To
of
bring back
sharks.
the cow. Of course
The-
they're
the
gonna have a
same
cow
one.
joke in it.
Yeah. I, wish they
I
bring back
believe
the cow.
I believe Helen Hunt is cameoing in it.
For a
Awesome.
second, I thought you were gonna say Mirren.
Yeah,
I almost did because out of the 2 Helens, I prefer Helen Mirren.
I heard
um,
the M.
Yeah. Helen Hunt, I think, is just awful. So, yeah.
Why?
Helen Hunt rhymes with bundt cake.
Oh.
I just never really liked anything she's in. I don't think she's that great of an actress.
I can't tell you
sure.
what movie she's in.
Yeah.
I know she's in Twister, but I
Twister.
know I can name another.
Twister.
I walked into that one.
She's in several movies of the late
Yeah.
90s.
Yeah. She got an Oscar. Like, all right. Anthony,
yeah,
so
she's
you're
in
recovering.
Castaway. She gets the mail.
She's the male lady in Castaway.
Yeah.
So Anthony, your brain was swelling, so you had a concussion, so you didn't do much but lay down. Did you watch anything while you were laying down doing nothing?
Mostly just catching up, or not catching up, but rewatching
What we do in the shadows.
What We Do in the Shadows. Yes.
Jordan,
Ooh,
did
so-
you do anything this weekend?
I did almost nothing but play the Street Fighter 6 beta, and then I also went to a nice little tea shop with my parents. So it was-
Oh,
it
That
was-
yeah.
that why you're drinking tea this evening?
No, I mean it's one of the reasons, but I've made the switch. I've decided to lay off of energy drinks and just switch to tea. So I've been doing lately.
Wimp.
Tea time.
I mean, he'll live a lot longer.
And I intend to.
Yeah.
Steph, we heard about your weekend, and I work, so good talk.
Yeah, I'm like trying.
Well, I guess since we blew through all that, we're done.
Oh, I
We
went.
did.
Oh,
We,
go ahead.
have you guys ever heard of the new show? That was probably the motorcycle outside my window.
No, you're fine.
There's a new show called The Jury Duty. We
Yeah, I was
kind
gonna
of
say
spoke
so.
about it the other day. So we housed that in 2 days.
Oh,
What's that on?
Okay, you can watch it on Amazon.
Okay.
Okay.
It's on Amazon, but it's on something called Freevee. Free Freevee. Freevee. You can download the app, but you can watch it on Amazon with a few ads, which is what we did.
I'll do that.
It is 8 episodes long, 20 to
Okay.
20 minutes each.
Oh,
One
that's
of
so
the
easy.
greatest shows I've ever seen. It is so cringe, but not cringe in an uncomfortable way. It's just cringe like, does anyone know any of what the show's about?
No,
Nope. Not
Okay.
not at all.
So they got this regular guy named Ronald. Ronald thinks he's going in for a jury duty. He's going in for jury duty.
Yeah.
And he is being told that they are going to film a documentary about people going into what is it like to be in jury duty. The trick is he's the only one who actually is a real person. Everybody else is an actor, and they are throwing the most wildest court case at him to see how what happens. And you think it's going to be mean spirited.
shit.
It is not mean spirited at all. Ronald is probably one of the most genuine, nicest people on the planet. And just it's a feel good show, even though it's crazy. It is very rude and very raunchy. But here's where some of the funny is. They got Cyclops James Marsden to play James Marsden, and he plays a hyper version of himself. It is very funny to watch. I highly recommend it. I think it's a great show.
I added it
that's
to
it.
my list.
It kind of sounds like what was that show?
Joe Schmo.
Yeah, the Joe Schmo
Yeah.
show.
But I think that was that. I asked Scott the other night. I don't remember if I asked it, but I feel it was more mean spirited. Maybe.
It started out mean spirited, then they found out that the dude was actually just a really good dude. So everyone started to become nicer people.
Sure.
Like,
I mean, this one he starts off nice, and everyone is nice. Like, there's not a mean person in the group.
yeah.
It's just they're just all weird, eccentric people. I'll give you an example of a joke that's in the first episode that's kind of in the trailer. Was like he sits there and this one of the guys he's going to end up being on the show with asks him, he's just like, what's a good way to get out of jury duty? And he's like, I don't know. I mean, there's that Family Guy thing. And he's just like, what happens on Family Guy? He's just like, Peter just says he's a racist and he gets out of jury duty. And then the guy tries it in the court. He's just like, I can't be on a jury.
No.
I'm a racist. And like the 3 black people are like, the fuck? And he goes, I'm not. I just really don't want to be here. It's like,
So silly to even say it like that too, just to be in a
I'm a
courtroom and just be like,
racist.
I am a
he
racist.
says it just
And
like
it's
he's just
you're a
like
what?
he's like, I have a vacation I have to go to, and I'm a racist. It's very, very funny. I highly recommend it. I think you all would very much enjoy it. And James Marsden is a better actor than I think his career would dictate with this role. Like you're like, oh, he's
I feel
acting
like he's
so
had a
bad.
good career.
No, but I mean, like he's never leading man. Like he's always like
Sonic,
he is underneath the other 2.
Sonic 2.
Still, Jim Carrey comes before his name.
So you're saying he's under the animated hedgehog.
Yes.
Name again?
James
James
Marsden.
Sonic Robotnik, then the donut.
Well, it's really
Lord.
funny. Like in the journey, he goes, "Aren't you an X-Man?" And he's like, "Yeah, that's me." He goes, "I've also been in a couple of." And he goes, and I was in Sonic last year. And he goes, "Oh man, I heard that movie was shit." It's like,
No, it was
Dead to
great.
me.
no.
Yes,
both
yes.
good.
Yes,
He
he's also
comes
in
around
Dead to Me.
later on how good it is. It's funny. You have to watch it. I highly recommend it. I think Jordan, you would
Westworld?
very much appreciate it.
Yeah.
And the court case they're doing is insane. Like they found the most. There's this woman named Jacqueline. She calls herself Jacqui. It's weird. Like it gets really weird.
All right, looking forward to it.
Yeah. I added it to my list.
Yeah, we watched that. I don't remember anything else happened. It was paperwork weekend at the store. I had to do computer work all weekend, so I just stared at the system.
It was a pretty low key weekend, really. All things considered.
I went to a farmer's market, the Poway farmer's
I
market.
saw you had like cheese and shit.
Oh, I got these Belgian
Oh.
French fries. It said San Diego's best Belgian French fries. And they were like, I watched this dude use the potato cutter. So it was like the big potatoes like this. He put it in the cutter. They were thick. Oh, I was about to stick the finger at you guys. And they're like thick French fries. Really long, thick French fries. The outside.
What do you mean
is so
thick French fry?
crispy.
Like as thick as your finger, or
Yes, thick as my finger. It was
Okay.
thick finger.
With 2 C's.
It's like thick, right? And the outside is like this crispy little shell.
Man. Oh,
Like there's a shell coating where it's crispy, and then the inside, the potato is so soft, like mashed potatoes. Oh my god, so fucking good.
that
I got
sounds
it
good.
with Parmesan cheese.
Mm.
Would get it again. I would 100% go there on a Saturday just to get the food and then leave.
I mean, that's usually the best part of a farmer's market. Go for the
Yeah.
food.
I got that and a succulent.
As you
One
do.
tiny succulent.
Like
It
for,
was $1. No, it was $2. And I was like, this
for
is
home
great.
or for the workplace.
For home. It's right there near my crystals
Over
and
for
shit.
pleasure.
It
Yeah.
we went to a tiki bar a couple weeks back,
I have
and
pictures.
they had something on the menu called hula bites, and we were like,
Ooh.
"What are hula bites?" And she goes, "Oh, it's like mashed potato, but we just deep fry it, and it's like deep fried mashed potato, but it's in the shape of a happy face with holes and a smile face in it." Oh, it was so good, and you had like you have like
Excellent.
25 different sauces to choose from that you can dip with it.
That sounds wonderful.
It was good. You get like a bowl of just these mashed potato deep fried circles with smiley faces staring up at you.
Yum. That sounds delicious. They also had a stand that I was trying to get there for, but they sold out. They had Auntie Devi's meat pies. And they had hot pies and sausage rolls and Scotch
Ooh.
eggs. And they sold out of Scotch eggs. They sold out of the sausage rolls, and they didn't have the meat pies. So I was just
Aw.
like, okay.
So they
So they had
sold out
nothing.
everything.
Yeah, so it means it must be good. Everyone went there and got them. We got there at like 11.
Oh man, I could go for a meat pie.
So I would like to go back to try stuff. I usually get the bows there. Oh, they had a Jamaican
Man?
stand, and they had the Jamaican patties. Bomb. I should have got 2 more to go. It was real good.
Okay, Steph said something. You said bomb. Me and Scott actually had a conversation the other day. When did the leave bomb?
The 90s.
I don't know if
I
it was
don't know. I was
that
born in the
far
90s.
away.
I still say it. Bomb.
I feel like probably by the end of the aughts.
Yeah, that'd make more sense. Yeah.
I mean, DDR had a song called Drop the Bomb, and that was one of my favorite songs on there.
And there's a
That
song
and
called
Dynamite
"Bombs Over
Rave.
Baghdad" by Outkast. Like,
I know, but I'm
So
just saying it had
Outcast
the bomb.
Stankonia, that's when it happened. That's when we stopped saying the and just said bombs.
It's true. That's the reason, because of bombs. They didn't want to call it the bombs over Baghdad. They're like, no,
No, that sounds dumb.
that sounds way too dumb. We want it to be B-O-B, not T-B-O-B. That sounds weird. We want it to be Bob.
Beck. It went the bomb to thebomb.com, then drop in. Then drop in the bomb. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It depends on my mood. It slips out every now and then. It depends on who I'm talking to
Really?
and
When
what
she's
device
talking
I'm
to
talking
us, it's
on.
bomb.
Yeah, bomb.
So what do you code switch it with? Like, what's the other phrases?
Yeah, who gets the bomb?
And who gets
Actually,
a
that's true.
blast?
No one gets blast. Actually, that's true.
All right, wait. Shit is bomb. Shit is fire. No cap.
Yeah, no
Fucking-
cap.
Yeah,
What the fuck's no cap mean?
no lies.
Say less, bro.
What?
No limit, right? No cap.
Well, it's no lie.
Oh, never mind.
Unless you're
I
a no
don't-
limit soldier.
I can't keep up with all the lingo.
I mean, I can't keep up with what they all fucking just said now.
It's
I
not
just
that
remember
hard.
when people said
No, I just
tot,
didn't understand it. I asked a simple question and I got 6 more lingos.
I thought they were talking about potatoes.
What are
What?
you talking about?
Like when people
Why?
said tot, like that whole that thought, that whole is it tot?
Gotcha. Thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just heard tot. And I wanted that.
Well, yeah. Whenever you can get tots.
Yeah, I love tots.
Forget thoughts, acquire tots.
Yes.
Tots over thoughts.
Tots over thoughts.
I put that as a shirt. That would be great.
Yes, please. Yes,
Well, we'll have to
please.
I
we'll
would
have
do
to
it.
put it on a shirt for next time we play Jackbox
Yeah.
then.
Okay.
Next
I can
to
imagine
your-
it. I
your
imagine
fur,
just
whatever.
like maybe like a pile of 4 or 5 tots, like just little tots. And then yeah.
Yeah, okay, I
Tots
hear
filled with
you,
tots.
but depending on who draws those tots, they might look like tots, and then they might just look like someone's scribble of shit.
Like yellow balls.
I know.
Yeah.
I was thinking of
And the
actually getting a
steaming?
picture of tots and then getting it screen printed so I know it's gonna look fine. Ever since I started doing
So-
it, now I'm just like, I'm gonna get me some stuff.
So in a paper boat, you get a picture of tater tots in a paper boat, and underneath it just says tots over thoughts. Is that your concept?
I mean, I was just gonna have tots at first, but it makes more sense. I mean, a boat makes sense, or on a plate.
No, I tots are best in a paper boat.
Okay. Yes. I'm gonna find it and I'm gonna make that shirt
Nice.
and I will wear it
Nice.
one of these days. I gotta write my notes.
You guys set yourself.
Corm, you wanna put that on your-
an alarm?
Corm, yeah, put an alarm on it, Steph, so you remember it in
Oh yeah.
October.
I saw one of my alarms. I was setting a date, like I was setting out like noting a date for an appointment in August, and I saw one of my reminders that had a costume, and I was like, "Oh, okay, there it is. A nice little reminder for me." That in a couple months I'll get reminded again.
I'm not gonna lie, I already have 2 costumes done.
Woo!
Really?
Well, not ready,
Ooh.
but like I know 2 of them
Envisioned
already.
and stuff.
I got nothing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need to
No,
start
that
thinking
we'll
about
see
that.
how October rolls around and see if that's what I do. But that's yeah.
I have one in mind, but I don't know how I'm gonna do it.
You do it.
I have not even considered it yet.
Well, of course not. not
It's
October yet.
it's early. I've got a lot of other spooking around to do.
I got that. Tots over thoughts.
Yes.
Okay. I'm
When
excited.
does this alarm go off, Steph?
Oh, sorry. I just put it on my notes for now. Because
Oh,
I would
okay.
do it beforehand.
Okay, okay.
Probably
Well,
next paycheck, maybe.
get in touch with Corm. I think
Oh,
I
yeah,
think
huh?
that would make a great booty short.
That sounds fun.
Imagine if that was our first official piece of merch. Just
Booty shorts?
I would fucking love that.
That would be real fun.
I mean, it would kind of track for the name of this show. Like, how did
Yeah, like
how did that happen? It's just a weird conversation,
We
a
just
ridiculous
did.
conversation, if you will.
As much as like anything, like we have things we keep referencing back to the past, but like there is no like slogan or anything like that is as good as like anything else
It's
that we
true.
can come up with.
Our slogan is booty shorts.
No, we get booty
dumb
shorts.
dumb. Tots
We
over
have
thoughts.
booty shorts.
We're printing these slogans on booty shorts.
We should get booty
Yes.
shorts and daddy shorts if people want
I
those.
thought you wanted a booty shorts that said LORC on them, and that's why I was confused.
Dad
Oh.
shorts are the longer shorts.
Thank you.
Thank you, Steph.
They're just above the knee.
So shorts.
Short.
Yeah, but they call them dad shorts.
Why?
Do they?
I don't know.
I've never
I
heard
saw
that
it at
term.
Victoria's Secret. It
It-
just said dad shorts, and I was like,
Because
I
dads
Wait,
don't
why
have
is-
balls that hang out the bottom of their shorts.
Why is Victoria's Secret selling men's clothing? Doesn't that go against everything? Is that the secret?
maybe it's because girls are wearing guy shorts, so they call them dad shorts.
Why don't they just call them like dad
Shorts?
cut shorts?
Yeah, why are they called that?
Throwing shit out.
Dad shorts are a type of short that is designed to be worn by men. Okay, what a description.
Like, does it have a dick
Usually
pocket? What
made
does
of
that
lightwear
mean?
fabrics such as cotton or polyester, is what Dick's Sporting Goods says.
Let's wait. What?
Well, they
Jordan,
would
where-
know. It's in the title, I guess.
Where do you think the dick pocket is located?
Back.
The back. Okay.
And you
Yeah.
don't need a dick to be a dad.
No.
You know, as you put it on your shorts, you have to slide it into the dick pocket. Make sure it's nice and secure.
They do sell those underwear.
They do.
That-
Yeah.
They do.
Which one?
And
With the
not
dick
like
pocket?
the novelty. Yeah, not in a novelty way, but yeah, they've got like a pocket for the dick and balls.
Hey, Future Anthony,
Um,
name this episode Dick Pocket. Do it.
Oh, here's a good description. It said men who begin wearing form-fitting shorts that are short enough to reveal mid to upper thigh meat. So I guess dad shorts show.
See,
Thigh
that's
upper
what I was
thigh
thinking
meat.
first because I know
Thigh
like that
meat.
mid thigh short is kind of a popular thing right now.
I've got a couple. Yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
I do for swimming.
go Leland?
Actually, for working out,
I
too.
just blind everybody.
I'm still out here trying to cover my kneecaps like a good pure Christian.
Oh.
Bitch, you ain't
need
been a
that
pure
thigh
Christian
meat.
since single digit numbers.
Let's see.
Yeah, they do have those shorts with the ball pocket.
Mhm.
Yeah,
You got
What?
any of those, Leland?
maybe.
What do I look up? Ball
Um,
pocket shorts? Ball.
Yes,
Nope.
please. Google that.
But
Report
yes,
back
but
to us in
no.
2 minutes.
ball pocket
Leland, how do you like
shorts.
them?
They're not good.
No.
No.
I feel like it's one of those things that
Balls
like
too big?
conceptually makes sense,
Hmm.
but like then you're expecting a like through like the standard like small to extra large whatever like 5 sizes to fit every
Mhm.
male body or every body with some dick and balls to them. Like that maybe works for 20% of the people out there. You shit's got to line up right is what I'm saying, and I don't think they're gonna
That's
hit
why
that
they
kind
don't.
of
That's why they.
target.
That's why they don't work.
Yeah.
Oh,
I feel like
Like,
it's putting your balls in a hammock. That just sounds weird.
yeah, that's what it. One of the descriptions said, ball hammock,
Yeah.
ball hammock with a compression liner, and then these. No, I don't want a $50 gift card. The
Wait, wait, wait.
Lux Paradise Pocket Boxer Brief, But I
Paradise
see the
pocket.
ball
That's
Paradise
what it's
pocket.
called.
and it
Can I
looks
see your paradise
interesting.
pocket?
I just like so your nuts just go in there like it's a sack.
Yeah.
It's a sack for the sack. The sack.
So your dick and balls don't get like smashed up to your abdomen. They've got their own little pocket to just kind of hang.
Yeah, I'm trying to understand like how this works because this is. I'm
They-
sending
they-
it in chat because I don't
Cotton
understand
scrotum.
this pocket, and if balls just go in there, do the balls just hang and then the tip sticks out? Like, do you have to do an extra maneuver when you go to the bathroom? I feel like
No,
this is
no,
more
it's
complicated.
no, it's
than it
not as
needs to be.
complicated as you're making it out to be. They just
Did you look at the picture?
Yeah,
Why does the pocket look like that?
I don't need to look at the photo.
It has an
Did
under,
you
an
look at
under
the
opening
picture?
and a top.
Is
Okay,
that what you're?
yeah. Okay, this particular one, yes. You looked up more of a sexy one than a normal one, Steph. The
Well,
one
okay, let
you
me look
looked
at an
up is yes.
unsexy one.
There's they cup the balls and you put the dick in something to make a bulge bigger in jeans, but there is a regular sports one that's more like a jock strap in underwear.
Built
Think
into
of it like
some
some sort of cradle
Oh,
caddy to protect.
A cradle
Yeah.
caddy.
I'm trying to think of proper words. I don't, like
just
You know,
nut protection.
you know, Beck, for
Pretty
whatever
much.
reason during Creator Clash 2, the audience just kept chanting "twist his dick" or "twist her dick." It's one of the best chants because whose dick? Whose dick are they chanting to be twisted?
Doesn't matter. They just want to see dicks twisted.
That's so interesting.
Steph's fascinated by this.
Yeah, see,
Look how much
there's a lot.
technology men need to prop up their balls.
See, Steph, we don't have like the technology of a bra for our dongles and bits.
No,
Everything
they
just
have that
We're
too.
hangs.
just now catching
Yeah.
up to that kind of
Oh, wow.
conceptual clothing.
So this underwear that I just saw for briefs, it actually has side areas so that your balls don't go slipping off the side of your briefs. Like it has like protection on the sides, like flaps.
That's too much.
Ball flaps.
Yeah, no, it's kind of wild because I was just like, how does this work? And then it's just like, oh, I see what that means.
Just give me a normal pair of boxer briefs with a dick pocket. I'll be happy. All right, that's all I need.
No, Jordan, it's your paradise pocket.
like, look at
Now
this.
y'all know why I left the underwear game behind.
It has flaps. Like,
Why
just to keep
does
you
it
in
look?
order?
Why does it look like that? It's like putting your balls behind curtains. Like, why does it look like
little
that?
shields. They're little side shields just to keep you in. It's like no arms
I
outside
am
the
so
ride.
sorry.
Keep your arms and legs in the ride.
I am so sorry to chat
Yeah.
because Steph
This keeps
putting
going.
photos into our private
I mean,
message.
I have it
group.
there in case it needs to go online. I've already
She's not
done
even
the
putting
first
it
step.
in Pod Talk. She's not even
Oh,
putting
I
it
should do
onto the
that. That makes more
podcast
sense.
where
Girl,
everyone
you're
can
running the
see.
podcast.
She
Oh,
has
yeah,
the
that is
control,
right.
but she keeps
I
sending
forgot
it
I'm in
just to
control.
us.
I'm in control, but I don't have the access or the resources to do that for you. So if you want to see any of this stuff, just tune into Pod Talk, you know?
Go to Pod
I'll
Talk
post
in
them
our
in there.
Discord
Yeah, I'll post them
to
in
catch
there.
up.
Yeah, to on these things.
The PP Pocket Cast. That's also a contender now for episode title.
I think Paradise Pocket is what it should be called.
Just Paradise Pocket. That's it. Just Paradise Pocket.
The
Pointers.
Wizard of Oz. Pay no mind to the junk behind the curtains.
There you go.
Steph is currently posting these pictures in Discord. So if you're not in our Discord, you are missing out on these weird ass pictures that Steph just insists on sending us.
Steph's discovering a lot of things about the male form.
It's true.
Yeah, there's a lot of it's interesting.
It's like
Yeah.
an awakening.
I also get really lost in
Decorum.
Discord.
Where is it?
I used
Where
to
in
say
the
the
Discord?
podcast part,
In
and I
Pod,
can't
in
anymore.
Pod Talk.
Where are the underwear photos of men?
Is it in that hashtag Pod Talk? Is that where I'm posting these?
Yes.
Yes, put them in Pod Talk.
Because this is the podcast and we're talking about it.
Because this one says podcast chat, and then it has like our colors, and I don't think that's the right one.
No, that's the private one.
That's why I'm asking these questions. Because I don't see Pod Talk.
It's like you've
Oh, found it.
never. It's like you've never been to our Discord before.
It's not that
Even I know
haven't
more about the
been to
Discord
it.
than that.
It's I don't know
Do
how to
you?
maneuver in it.
I know
There's
where
a
Pod
difference.
Talk's at.
But it's just a list, really.
Yeah, and it's a very confusing list.
It's
to
a
me.
list with chat rooms. That's really all it is.
I made a Discord a couple weeks ago for me, and Leland. Actually, I don't know. Maybe I'm bad. Maybe I'm bad at making Discords. But everyone seems to be real confused because I themed the names to the rooms to a manor, and now like Leland's like, I don't know what to do here. Why do you have so many rooms? I'm like, have you been to our podcast? To our podcast Discord?
Yeah, but the podcast Discord,
I'm also gonna share my fries.
I look at the rooms and I go, oh, that's the wrestling one. That's the whatever one. Yours are very like OOC chunky talk. I don't know what that means.
Chonky. It's
Conky,
chonky.
whatever.
How many times I gotta
Chonky
tell
talk.
you? Chonky.
I just don't think the names match specifically what the room should be like. You should have one that's like D&D, and it's not. It's Conky Talk
It's
or
the
whatever.
Chonky Dragon Tavern.
Yeah, it's just...
That's a lot.
Steph, just
Yeah?
between you and me, are you a little
Yeah.
bit hurt that we were not invited to this Discord server at all? Because I'm like, I feel some type of way about it. I'm just like really trying to hold it in though.
I just want to know what's going on. Will I be
absolutely
officially
nothing.
invited
D&D is
after
going on.
Disneyland? Does that make it final? And then I'm really
Oh, maybe
in
you know what? Maybe
all
that's
the
why. You
chats?
know, yeah, we haven't
Maybe
been to
that's what it
Disneyland
is.
yet. Yeah.
I didn't make the chat, y'all.
Oh.
I guess we're not Anthony's real
Maybe we're
friends
not
yet either.
officially friends with Anthony yet.
Well, once
we're
we're
Maybe
invited to
this
the
is-
Discord,
Maybe this is like a twofer thing where like we got to go with both of them to Disneyland, and then it makes it official.
That's how when you unlock friendship.
You
Look,
know,
honestly,
Darren out there, been my best friend longest. He's not in it either. It's
Oh,
just the
okay.
current D&D group.
honestly, I'm really excited. I kind of wanted to make pins.
don't make pins.
Yes.
Don't
I
make
will
pins.
wear the tots over thoughts booty shorts at
Don't make a pin?
Disneyland.
No, hold on. If you want to do shirts, is one thing, but I was planning on letting them make us buttons.
Oh, okay.
So don't
Oh
do
yeah,
pins.
yeah,
Oh,
those
okay.
big buttons.
Yeah. I was gonna get us the big buttons that say we're celebrating friendship.
or best
Oh,
friends
okay.
established
No,
First time
2023.
really-
friends.
It's a
I
little
wanted to
much.
make-
It's a very small button. The best we can get on there is happy birthday name. So celebrating name.
I wanted to
Friends
try to
Celebrating
do-
EST.2023.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what? I'll bring my own marker and I'll have them write friendship, and then I'll put more on it later. I'll be like, LOL.
Best friends and Jordan.
I just hope they don't have a limit when I walk up. They're like, "How many do you need? 8?" They just look at you. They're like, "Really? Don't judge us, okay? It's
You
been a
don't know
weird
our
year.
lives.
We're here to have fucking fun. So piss off, Rachel.
so
I don't know her name.
Yeah,
Should I bring my
Rachel.
poncho? I'm gonna bring my poncho.
You will not need to bring your poncho.
Rachel Matthews.
If we go on a ride where I get wet, or if it just decides to get sprinkly that day, I'll be ready.
Okay, I can guarantee you it will not get sprinkly in the middle of October in Southern California and Anaheim.
I mean,
Also, there will be no water rides to say go on because Splash Mountain will be closed at that time.
last year people said
Oh, okay, then that's
you'd
fair.
never see snow in LA, and then
I don't know. We went to a pumpkin patch and it rained hard,
Yeah, but we didn't know that.
and it was in October.
I also
True.
got new. I
In
also got
Southern
no car.
California.
I also
Oh.
got into a car crash and died. So you know,
I
We
gotta
were
put
fine.
that kind of
We were fine.
juju
Oh.
out there.
because she
Yeah.
wanted to yell at
We-
me, so I
we-
wanted to yell back.
we didn't know you knew that.
I
He just
wasn't
fades
yelling
away.
'cause I was angry.
This is my own Back to the Future moment. One of y'all didn't go back and get my parents to kiss somewhere. Yeah,
Leland fades away.
no. It's the name of my autobiography.
How fucked up would it be if everyone's like rite of passage in life is that you had to go back in time and make sure your parents fall in love with each other?
Oof.
That's the rite of passage.
That's a rite of passage. Everyone has to do it.
Like at what age? 25? Like right before your cerebral cortex is finalized and you're in adulthood.
You know what? Then by that structure, I would really trust anyone who kind of vaguely looks familiar, who's really trying to get me to hook up with somebody else. I'd be like, oh, I get it. Okay, yes.
Okay. So wait. So Jordan proposes this question that we have to go back in time
Yes.
to
Okay.
make our parents. Anthony's first thought is that he's going to accidentally fuck his mom.
No.
I mean, that's what I got out of it. You said
You get there.
because he said something about hooking up with someone who vaguely looks like someone you know.
No.
Oh,
Never listen.
I didn't understand what you said.
You vaguely like get the concept of what you think I'm talking about. No, if someone is who's vaguely familiar looking to me, trying to
Okay.
get me to hook up with somebody, then I will hook up with them because clearly that is my descendant from the future who's coming back in time to make sure that they exist. So this must
Yeah,
be the
I
person
totally
that I
misunderstood.
I was
what you were
I was on the
saying.
same page with you the whole time.
thank
Still
you,
sounds
Jordan. Thank
Still
you.
sounds like someone vaguely trying to hook up with someone, just like his Marty's mom tried to hook up with him in that scene. I still see both sides of what you're doing.
If my mom looked like you,
My
If your
future
mom
child
looked
just
like
trying to get born. And
so,
Lena's
and
out
you're
here, like,
okay. So
trying to
you're
fuck
in. So you're in scenarios no longer the Back to the Future scenario. It's more of a Star Trek scenario that you went back in time and you had to hook up with someone to make yourself in the
No.
future.
Oh, they're vaguely familiar because they're my fucking child.
So we're not even in back in time yet. You're saying someone has come from the future to talk to you that vaguely is your child that says you have to go back in time to hook up with someone to make that child?
let's take a step back here. Let's take a step back here.
Yeah, I've
The
been very
scenario
lost in this
is-
conversation.
The
I
scenario
thought you were
is
just trying to make sure that your parents hooked up
yes.
and
we're-
not you involved in
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
wait, wait,
that's
Back to the
where
Future,
I
there's
fell
no
off.
hooking
Hang
up.
on.
It's go back in time, make your
Everyone
parents
stop.
fall in
Yeah,
love.
that was what I was understanding, and I'd be like, okay, well, if that was the case, I would
hang on.
have to either.
He's acting
Depending
like what
on-
I'm saying is too far crazy because clearly you've seen the movie.
Hang on,
Yeah.
hang on. Okay, the scenario is everyone has to at some point in their life they have to go back in time and make sure their parents fall in love, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Now Anthony is saying he is now in this world. So as he's going about his life, he sees someone that looks vaguely familiar to him. He doesn't know where he knows this
Okay.
person from. They're just vaguely familiar. Wait.
No, because my question's prevalent. Now or in the past or in the future?
Like
Present. I am
pre-
always
presently.
in the present.
Well, then why do you go in the past?
I'm not. You dumb fuck.
Leland, in this scenario, Anthony's son is meeting him in the son's past, which is Anthony's present. So
See, that's not where I heard. I heard
Anthony's son
Anthony
is trying to help
to go-
Anthony meet his wife.
I heard
so that
going back
so that
and
the
trying
son
to
is
get your
born.
family to get together.
That's not what Back to
then
the
y'all
Future is
wanted to
about.
fuck
Back to the Future is
them,
Marty goes
and I got
back in time to
confused.
help his parent, and I get that that's what Anthony's son is doing. But the question was, you said it's a rite of passage, so I assume we were talking about us. Like
Yeah.
Anthony had to go back in time to get his parents to follow. I don't give a fuck about his future kid. I'm concerned about him getting born.
Yeah.
Do you want them to turn out like assholes?
I mean, he's your kid.
How did this conversation go the way it did?
Because
I don't
y'all
know,
didn't
y'all
make
went
sense.
a whole nother place.
No,
And I was
y'all
trying
went
to
another
keep
place.
up.
I don't know
I
where
was
the hell
trying to
you
keep
two
up.
went. You
went
guys took
back-
the wrong
I
exit.
went
Seen Back to the
directly
Future, so
to
she don't know.
going back to your
Yes.
family
Me-
and
me
trying
and
to get your
Anthony are at the
parents
rest
together like
stop.
a parent trap. That's where my mind went.
Leland took the first exit too early. Steph is still on the freeway.
No,
Yeah.
I took the Back to the Future rest stop where I'm going back to the past to make my parents fall in love because it's my rite of passage, not my kids' rite of passage.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna have any kids, so there ain't no rite of passage.
Jordan set up an alternate 1985 where everyone's rite of passage is going back in time to making sure they exist. Based off of that alternate 1985, I then picked up and established a situation where I, in present time, meet someone who's vaguely familiar because they are my fucking child, and they're trying to really get me to hook up with one person in particular. Now, because I know this is a rite of passage, I happen to know for a fact that this must be not necessarily my wife or long-term relationship.
It's your baby mama.
I need to have sex with this woman. That's all I know.
What
And
you
at that
need
point-
to do is to stop drooling.
At that point, I think I'm morally obligated. Would
And-
you?
And kids, that's how I met your mother.
God, if only if only it ended that way. All right, here. No, all right. Let's. All right. So we all understand the thought experiment right now, right?
Yeah.
We all understand.
Yeah,
Sure.
we're
So,
all
I
on the
still
same
think mine was funnier.
We live
Yeah.
in a world where this is a thing that just happens.
So if a person comes up to you and you know that this is not unreasonable, the setup. They come to you and like, I am your child from the future. I need you to hook up with this person so that I can be born. Now, are you or are you not now morally obligated and possibly murdering a person if you do not?
Hmm.
Are you morally obligated to now you have to make sure you have sex and have a child with this person because it may not happen on the first try? Or because if you don't, this person doesn't exist, and that is by your actions, thus murder.
Well, I don't want kids, so I'm not going to do it.
This person has come from the future, so I guess it's gotta happen.
Sperm bank.
Or they're lying.
But no, we established that in the world, this is a known thing to happen.
I feel like I would only okay it if they knew a word that I knew from the future that I would say.
Steph.
Cheese.
So they come up to you, Steph, and they're like,
They gave me the word that I knew in my head that I'd be like, this is a word that I would have said, then I would know.
Steph,
So-
they
Kinda
come
like
up to
my
you and they're like,
savior.
this is so bomb. I'm your kid from the
No.
future.
So
He's
someone,
very
if a,
specific.
if a like a vaguely familiar stranger walks up to you and just whispers "fluffernutter" into your ear, you know, oh my god, it's
Oh.
you.
I knew. Up, where are they?
But that's the thing. If we're still going by Back to the Future rules, we can't actually know who our child is because that would fuck up the timeline, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that cause a
Non-Jewish
paradox?
Continuum.
Yeah.
Yeah. Paradox.
And
maybe.
I feel like personally, if I lived in this world, and I met someone who's like, oh yeah, you should totally hook up with her, man. Knowing me, I, of sound mind and body, know deep inside, deep down inside, that I will fumble the fuck out of it.
Oh no.
I just
Listen.
know this about myself.
A lot of people way dumber than you have had children. So I'm pretty sure you can manage.
No, I'm gonna fumble this so hard.
Plot twist for those with active birth control. Ooh, that is true.
It was kind of like tossed out there in chat early on. There is still the concept that this person, because this is a known factor, this could just be some YouTube prank motherfucker who's just like going up to random people and saying, "I'm your child from the future,"
Yeah.
as long as you don't know them.
That could be a thing too. Yeah.
So yes, like someone who does like randomly come up to you does not have like enough proof to provide that they are your child from the future. Yes, they could be lying, but throw that all aside.
Oh, I just thought of a. It could be a heartwarming movie or just extremely depressing.
Is this the new LoRC Pictures deal?
This is the new LRC Pictures deal. It's a world where people have to go back in time to make sure their parents fall in love so they can be born. But what if you don't want kids yourself, whatever. So there's a company that hires lookalikes just to give people hope.
Oof. Oof.
I run that company and I'm a millionaire.
Guys, I think we need to start this company.
That is dark.
Right. But it could be grounds for a very beautiful story.
Can it?
I think there could be beauty there.
Yeah, two people realize they didn't want to have kids, and they have a great life and have fun.
And then
Fine.
never have that kid?
Yeah.
And then the movie ends with "Wake me up before you go." It's like, so no
And to
kids,
answer your-
no
and to
kids.
answer your
Jitterbug.
And Anthony, I don't think you're under. I think you're. If you want to have children, then you're under a moral obligation if you so choose to. If you don't want to have a moral obligation,
Just won't.
it's-
Death.
But now
There's-
this person
well,
who's
hold on.
standing
There's
physically in
al-
front of you,
there's
and you know
alternate
time travel
dimension-
exists,
I mean,
will die.
Yeah,
I
well,
mean,
they just
everybody
go.
dies.
Well, I mean, they won't even live.
He just,
I mean,
he just
that's-
explodes in a puff of pink smoke.
Yes.
They come up to you. They're like, "Yo, I need you to go and have a child with X. I am the child of you and X. You got to do this. That's the person. I'm from the future. You know, future time travel exists. So like, we're all understanding." And you just say, "Nah," and they just go poof right in that moment.
And if you're Nick Cannon, 13 people, you will meet 13 people in your life.
Nick Cannon never gets a day off. New kid every day.
Oof. Oof.
I'll do the
third-
same thing. I'll do the same thing I do to strangers who talk to me now. Ignore them and keep walking.
Oh,
And
now
then
now
that
now-
person now is dead because of you.
now I'm envisioning the movie where there's a guy, he doesn't like commitment, but he keeps getting different people coming up to him, but he keeps telling them no. So it's just all the different possibilities of people he could be with. So he just keeps meeting more and more people. Like, you gotta hook up with this girl, man. It's like, nah, no.
Oh no.
And when they poof out, it looks extremely painful. It's not like it's not a Marvel
Oh.
Infinity blip. It looks really painful to be removed from time and space.
It's not completely instant. Like,
No,
they feel it.
it's
They
not.
feel it.
Ah.
They die by atom. Atom by atom, they dissolve.
Every single
Back in
one
chat,
dies
Dad
screaming.
Apocalypse now.
God, we would have no time to do anything else but to find the person that we're supposed to have children with.
I mean, not really. They tell you like you have to find someone by like a specific year.
Yeah, then you
Well,
have
by
time,
the time
depending on
like
the year.
9 months before they're born, like it's got to. Well, I mean, that's got to be when it happens. Really, they know within probably about a week's time, specifically when you are supposed to conceive them.
But they could come to you a year out, a couple years out, almost a decade out. You know?
Sure, they could show up way early. That's not how it works for Marty McFly. He shows up like the only week that it was relevant. But
And then he tries to fuck his mom.
he does not try to fuck his mom. His mom
She
tries
tries to fuck him.
Totally different.
Yeah, I was like,
Different
she was real-
scenario.
She was real
Absolutely.
interested, and I was like, oh no.
Like, the man basically woke up naked with her on top of him. It's like, oh no, please.
You
And very
go.
bold of her in the 50s too.
Not getting consent
Do you
didn't
think-
exist in the 50s.
Do you think she groped him before he woke up?
Oh yeah,
She took his
handful.
clothes off.
Yeah, she did a little jiggle.
No.
Tested the nut pouch for buoyancy.
Mhm.
She was like, I need to know how his paradise pocket feels.
Yeah.
It fits so
What if you
snugly
do
in my
find the person,
hand.
but you don't?
Okay, Jet says, what if you do find the person, but you don't like your kid's name when they introduce themselves? Different name, or do you keep it?
Different.
Yeah, you'd have to use a different name, because then what weird person is gonna be like, yeah, I met this guy Frank. He's a really cool dude. I'm gonna name my son Frank now. Like,
Ah.
But then you change the person.
yeah.
Like it's super it's a super sticky situation to like meet your future child with all of this expectation to then like they don't have to tell you how they were raised or anything,
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
if you change their name, now they are gonna be a different person.
It's true.
And like depending on your thoughts on like the timeline, that either splinters and makes a whole nother new person or overwrites in a very unmessy way, or like Looper changes his like something fucking terribly.
He just shoots himself in the RA, wipes himself from history.
Let me ask.
I like that movie.
Looper's great.
Yeah,
I love Looper.
It's been a
great
while
movie.
since I've seen that movie.
Yeah, that's really good.
Remember how they put prosthetics on Joseph Gordon-Levitt's face to make him look more like Bruce Willis?
Yeah, fuck Bruce Willis.
It's like, weird choice. You didn't have to do that.
I get it. Like it doesn't really. It only works like when you're really looking at the two of them like very intently.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it doesn't do anything for anything.
I remember when they tried to make Bruce Willis and the kid from The Kid, Disney's The Kid. Remember? Because that was Bruce Willis as a kid.
Yeah, but they didn't do no prosthetics. You just assumed.
No,
he
they
grew into
didn't.
Bruce
You just
Willis.
assumed they stood the same and they did this weird head thing. Or was it this? Actually, no.
Sure.
I think I'm confusing it with Forrest Gump. Forrest Gump did the head tilt with with Haley Joel Osment.
That's just how she pronounces the name. Just let it go,
What?
move on.
What did I say wrong? You better correct me now, or I'm gonna keep making this mistake.
Depeche
It's
Mode.
Anarchy 99. Anarchy.
Oh yeah, Anakin is the kid from Star Wars. I fucking know. Watch Star Wars. Is it Anarchy? No, I'm pretty sure it was Anakin.
Anarchy
Is-
Skywalker.
Anarchy Skywalker.
No.
Who grows up to become Dark Vader. But it's spelled with a T. Vader.
Oh shit, you're right. Opening sequence in Anarchy 99 kill and say agent. Oh. Oh. Well, I learned today. See? Every week you learn something on the podcast. I sure did. Hold on.
Night, Beck.
Anakin. Wait. I'm not the only one to make this mistake. Someone else goes triple X shreds and rips. There's this group called Anakin 99. They fucking wrote the same thing. Not a fucking loan. So I'm good.
Who wrote the post? Stephanie A. Wait a second.
No, someone called the freelance star at fredericksburg.com talking about triple X.
It's over, Anarchy. I have the high sand. Just everything's
Which
just
is real
slightly off.
frustrating because my Google search for Anakin 99 triple X is female Anakin Skywalker, Star Wars Anakin, and then every now and then it says Anarchy 99. It's a big mix of stuff.
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit.
Actually, named the podcast Anakin 99.
Maybe it's how he says
AKA
it.
Paradise Pocket.
I'll go back and I'll watch and I'll listen and see how he says it. I remember for the longest time
He says
I've
Anarchy
only
99
been
with a
repeating
vague European
Anakin
accent.
99 because I'm pretty sure that that's what he said.
Oh, shit.
I can check, right?
Oh, fuck.
We're gonna get.
Steph, you're running
Oh
the
yeah,
stream.
that's so true. Huh?
You're running the stream.
Yeah, are we done?
No,
that
just
it?
don't check the thing right now.
I'm checking on my phone. I'm not doing this on the web.
Okay.
All right.
Woo.
Are we
This is a
doing
good
questions now?
I mean, it started off shitty.
Did it?
I'm
Yeah.
having fun.
We started like Anakin 99 is like in the first 5 minutes.
No, it took us 20 minutes to get there.
All right, I'll cut the first 20 minutes out.
Damn.
Scott
That
picked
It was a
number
lot of.
one.
What did you do this weekend?
True.
Nothing.
Oh, shit. Well, Leland,
Yeah.
what's one on the list?
All right. If magic was real, would you be a dark or a light user of the magic?
I'd be burning every motherfucker that comes within 10 feet of me. Like, I'll be the spicy wizard who lives in like Flame Keep or something. Like,
Devil, devil, devil.
I'm clearly gonna be evil, guys. Let's be real here.
I would be light.
We have no choice. It's binary.
I mean, is there another option? Bring it to. It says and it says actually in the question. Talk it out.
I'd be like in life. I consider myself fairly neutral in life. I'm chaotic good.
I would say light.
I'll say you just.
I don't
good.
think I'd be doing dark magic. I think it'd be light magic.
I know I'm not gonna be killing people. All right. I just want to be able to have fire magic. That's all, really.
Dark magic.
If you have magic, you could technically burn someone and then have them come back, right?
Purification by fire. I like it.
Magic.
Like, is necromancy considered bad?
Yes.
I mean, I think it usually is.
It's always considered bad because you are breaching upon the worlds of gods by bringing things back from the dead.
Anthony, you know mortals aren't supposed to go beyond the veil.
What if I'm just grave cleric, and I just open up a little side business where mourning family members just need to get closure, and we just dig up the bodies of their relatives, and then speak with dead. They got 5 questions, and they can just get a little closure.
All right, so this is interesting.
Is that so bad?
No, I think that's
Is
a
that-
great idea. That's a great business idea, actually.
I think those are called psychics.
Well, now it's magic.
Oh,
so-
and I could be with you, so I just light the bodies on fire so they don't come back again. Like,
Well, once
Yeah,
the
you
5th
got-
question is done, they die.
Hmm.
So your first thought was D&D magic.
it's a system. It works.
Yeah.
Why? Oh, you probably went like Harry Potter.
I went Harry Potter all the way because I
Yeah.
want a wand.
that's fine.
You know, there's wands in D&D, right?
Yeah,
and,
but
and
I don't.
staves.
But the wand doesn't pick me in that one.
I mean, if you want, I can make that scenario happen.
It's fine. No, I just thought Harry Potter was the easiest because it's just kind of very cut and dry in that universe. Like you're either a bad guy or you're not a bad guy. Yes, I know
Eh.
I have 5 wands. Thank you. But if you want to do D&D magic, then yeah, I mean, I want to live in the forest and be a
I
tree
feel-
person.
I feel like
Renegade?
I feel like we would have a really cool business where Anthony brings people back from the dead. I set the bodies on fire so they don't come back as evil, whatever. If they
That's
could
the
be
zombie insurance package we offer.
Steph is working there too in case people need the healing because their hearts are hurt. So she uses her light magic to help them
Calm emotions.
heal them of
Right.
of what ails them. And then Leland is the garden spirit in the forest over there that we hang out with, and he uses the best ganja.
He can his magic over plants. He just like instantly grows bud wherever he wants. What strain you want?
Look, this is a self-sufficient system we have here, guys. We have the
No one else
business that
needs magic. We got
we
it
have-
all handled.
we have the business is going. We have all of cushy lives.
Hmm.
Leland, can you draw this?
On it.
Nice.
Oh, us as wizards, or
Yeah,
us
I'm the
as
wizard who
magic?
brings people back from the dead. Steph is the lovey-dovey
Heart person.
heals your heart kind of wizard. Jordan's the fire wizard, and you're the weed wizard.
I don't want to be known as the weed wizard.
You're the
The
weed
Can I
green
have
wizard.
the
wizard.
one with a heart on the tip?
What?
Can I get a heart wand that it kind of
Yes,
has
you-
like a unicorn wand, like unicorn what do you call it? Whatever
A horn?
Yeah, it's like a unicorn horn, and then at the end it's like a heart, so it kind of looks like a unicorn horn lollipop, I guess. because it has like a heart at the tip.
A
So I guess
heart
the
with a
pointy end at the
unicorn?
bottom then. And then the
Yeah,
base.
that makes
Wait,
more
wait,
sense
so
to make
it's
it like this.
so
yeah.
it's a stick with a heart and a horn.
Isn't that just kind of Sailor Moon's
No.
wand thing?
No, I figured she was taking a unicorn. She cut off the horn
The
of the
tip?
unicorn.
Yeah,
Thus,
she
the
killed the
killing-
unicorn to
she
take
killed
the
the
horn.
unicorn.
Of
Yeah.
course, yeah.
And-
Bare
and-
hands.
And then it goes up to a very tiny, small
She chokes
heart
out
at
a
the end.
unicorn.
Yeah, with her thighs, because it hit her and she was pissed. She
Right.
got to live out her dream. She got hit by a horse and she was like, "No, that did hurt."
I wanted
And
it.
everyone was
Cool.
right.
She
Now I
snapped
have
its
to
neck and
kill
then
it,
brought
yeah.
it back with her light magic.
Yeah,
There you go. Okay.
yeah.
Like on a top.
I want a heart
Just, yeah.
wand. That would be fun.
I want to start writing
Yes.
this. I want to just start writing this story of the 4 of our characters in this weird magic world that we live in, where we
What do
run
you-
some kind of mortuary business where people talk to the dead.
Do I have to run 2 games for the charity stream? I do love this idea.
I would make this my character.
Maybe one day we brought back the
That'd be
wrong
fun.
person, and then hijinks ensues. We have to go on an adventure to stop it.
Oh, I like that idea.
We gotta go chase
Someone
down
with
the
the wrong
lich that we bring
person.
back to life.
Yeah, I think that sounds
We
like fun.
accidentally summon a lich.
Our bad.
Oopsies. Yeah, I really do like that wand idea. It sounds cool.
Forms the lich.
Or plot twist, I'm the lich.
Corm, are
Do
you
you-
available June 3rd for the stream?
Do you want me to read another question?
Where
Yeah.
are we at? What's our time right now?
Hour and 17.
Yeah, we could do another one. I think.
Sure.
All right, I'll just pick one randomly.
Okay.
That one. All right. Oh no.
Oh, it's deep.
Okay, pick a new one if it's gonna be too much.
No, I just don't think I'm going to have much to say on this, but I think the 3 of you might.
Oh.
I feel this is a Corm question. If you were a Pokemon gym leader, would you specialize in a type or not? What Pokemon would your team be composed of? I don't
We'd
really
go with
understand
water Pokemon, and one of them would be Oshawott because that's the otter.
Yes.
And then
Like the concentration camp?
Nuts that's Auschwitz.
that's Auschwitz.
that.
What'd you say?
Auschwitz. Right? I think that's what it is. But it's
Ooh.
Oshawott. Cutest thing.
What's
Um,
this Pokemon look like? A menorah?
They look like fishes, I imagine. They're in the water. She said it was an otter.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, it's an otter.
it's an
I
otter
actually bought the
Pokemon.
pop recently. I will
true, she
post
did.
this on the Pod Talk thing.
It's actually just discovered it.
Well, because usually I'm looking up stuff. And now I got this stuff ready.
Okay, so my knowledge is very limited. So if you run a gym, are you the guy with the ball?
They all have balls.
Yeah.
Yes, the men do, but do they also have things that carry Pokemon in them?
Yes.
Yes.
And do they
Everyone
put them in
does.
a paradise packet, like a backpack over their shoulder?
It depends on the
Some of
person.
them just put it into a Crown Royal bag.
Yeah.
Shane is so right. It is. If you shout me out on Discord, that's when I know to tune in. It's like a step. Oh, yes.
Okay,
What's
so
going
Anthony,
on?
in this scenario, you run a Pokemon gym and you have to have your own creatures, your
Yes.
slaves in the ball.
Yes.
Yes.
It's a Pokemon-based economy, so we all need to have Pokemon.
Yes.
So
We
Oh,
fight,
but
we
I don't
trade, we
want
eat Pokemon. That's life.
do they eat them?
No, they eat pokey food. What was it?
No, dude,
Well, that's
you
what's
eat
Poke-
Pokemon.
No. Are the Pokemon edible in the world that they live in?
Everything's
no.
edible if you try.
Fair enough.
You know, actually, that's true. But yeah, but there's also just normal animals in the Pokemon universe.
Are there?
There are, yeah.
What
Oh.
define what separates a normal animal from a Pokemon?
Normal
No
animals don't say
stripes?
their names.
Oh,
Oh,
so if I'm
yeah.
like in the forest and I see an animal I'm unfamiliar with, I gotta like poke it, and if it says Well, I guess I have to know what its name is. Otherwise, I can just assume whatever noise it makes is its name.
Well, also you live in this Pokemon world, so you would know what is a Pokemon and what isn't.
Yeah, but I don't know what all 150 Pokemon are.
No, you do
Well,
in
there's
this
way more
world
than
because
that.
everyone has to know the world is based on these animals.
You know what I mean?
And remember, be careful with your trash because trash that gets left out, right? Trash that gets left
Becomes
out
Nicki Minaj.
becomes a trash Pokemon.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there a
Wild.
wind? Is there a wind group? I'll be a wind person.
There's wind Pokemon, right?
I like
Air-
wind.
or like, yeah,
Like flying type.
like the birds and stuff.
Sure.
Or like the
whatever.
dragon type. There's dragon type.
There are dragon types. Yeah.
Is that a
There are dragon
Charizard? That's a thing, right?
Yeah.
Charizard
Yeah.
is a flame type. Flame and fire.
Flame.
But not
and
a dragon
flying?
type?
He is not a dragon.
Flying and fire. I think
Yeah.
that's what
Even the
Charizard is.
most dragon-looking Pokemon, not actually a dragon Pokemon.
Yeah, that's also true.
I'm gonna
He's
ask you to look at a
I actually-
Charizard.
Yeah, he's a fire
Again.
flying Pokemon. He's
tell
not a dragon for some reason.
Anthony, you gonna take fire or dark?
I'm taking fire. That's
I
what I'm
think
doing.
Ghost is an option.
Charizard. Ghost is an option. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I'll
Charizard's
be
also
a
steel
ghost
type. That's right.
trainer.
Pokemon's dumb. There's too many.
You know what? It can be. I say that because I went on Pokemon Go the other day and I got a new Pokemon and I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
Was it the ball with flowers on it?
Hey, Corn,
No.
if I'm a ghost Pokemon gym leader, what would be my Pokemon so I can Google this?
Gengar, Haunter, Ghastly.
I assume there's more than those three.
There. Yeah.
I
there's
just
yeah.
saw.
Yeah,
But those
that's
are
why I'm going to
But
Corn.
that's your baseline.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, Sableye.
Sableye.
Sable. All right, I gotta Google that. Continue.
Oh, there's
Like,
the
I
one that
was-
carries
oh,
children off to the afterlife.
Oh yeah,
Krampus?
yeah. That was the one we talked about.
It's like a balloon Pokemon. Like it'll try to attract children and just take them away.
So there are bad Pokemon.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Well, I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
it's not that they're bad. It's just that's what their station in life is. That they just take children to the afterlife, be they living or dead.
But I mean, I guess that's considered bad.
So
Like a little
Yeah.
purple gremlin Pokemon.
Yeah. The
This
Sableye.
guy's
yeah, there
cool
is
as
a nice
fuck.
purple
I'm
one.
down.
yeah, yesterday I was
He's
on
got diamond
Pokemon Go.
fries.
And it shows you the little Pokemon before, like if you just sign in, you'll see the Pokemon that are around you right now that you could catch. And all I saw was
A
this
pumpkin, a
weird
boom.
floating thing that just looked like it kind of looked like a little kid's head with like headphones or what resembled headphones. And I was like, what the fuck is this? I posted it on Pod Talk. It's called a Tim pole. And I was like, what Pokemon is this?
Well,
I don't understand.
I assume it turns into a frog later.
Oh, like tadpole, but this is a Tim pole.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's this little guy
It's
with
an
like
anarchy
this sad
pole.
little frown, and he just has like these little headphone ears, and then one little tiny flapper on the back. It just looked real silly.
Hmm.
Oh,
it's
this is
water
that
Pokemon.
sad-looking Pikachu burlap sack-looking thing.
Oh yeah, Mimikyu.
Yeah.
Yeah. He wears the Pikachu costume because he knows that everyone loves Pikachu and he wants people to love him too.
Oh,
Damn.
That's why Mimikyu
yeah.
is
There's
dressed like
some
that.
dark
That shit's-
stories,
That shit's deep.
like sad, dark stories.
Oh yeah.
Remember when there was Meryl and people called it Pika Blue
Yes.
because it was blue Pikachu?
Because it was just there's a blue mouse Pokemon.
Oh, now
man,
there's a
Pokemon.
mouse type?
No,
is
it is
a
a mouse animal, but it's a water type Pokemon.
Oh, it's Steph's, one of Steph's.
Ooh. Yeah,
She
I would
wasn't
get
paying
all the
attention at
cute
all.
Ones
It's fine.
of the
Let's
Pokemon.
wrap this up.
Yeah, I'd get all the cute ones.
All right,
I
Leland,
like
wrap it
cute
up.
ones. Wrap it up like a burrito.
It's just going to be easier if you just do it. Because I never remember any of the things.
It's only been 311 episodes,
Yeah.
but you have not been on every single one of them, so I understand.
Yep.
If you have enjoyed this ridiculous conversation, please be following us on all our social medias. We are on the Facebook, Instagram, the Twitter, and more. And you can find us by searching League of Ridiculous Conversations or at LORC Podcast. We are here live on Twitch every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. Tuesday's the podcast day. That's this. That's what you've been observing or listening to.
It's true.
It is true. It's damn
It's all
true.
true
And on
things.
Thursday is Co-op Thursday, where Jordan and Steph get together to co-op a
Play a
game.
One
Yep.
day we will beat Darksiders Genesis.
Someday they'll get to Dark Sliders Yemenis. On Sunday is the community
right.
day where everyone available just jumps out of the Discord and we play large multiplayer games. We had a hell of a time playing Killing Floor 2 this past
That was fun.
Sunday. We had a super blast. That was a good time. But also games like Jackbox and more.
First class.
The
simple.
end.
The end. .com. You can find us here at twitch.tv/LORC podcast. And if you want to be on the Discord so you can stay in on the conversation all week, all the memes, all the news articles, we've got, as we mentioned before, a lot of different channels in our Discord. You can see the link coming up in the chat or reach out to us at any of those previously mentioned social medias. If you would like to add to the list of ridiculousness and provoke questions like what kind of Pokemon trainers would we be, you can send a list of all kinds of crazy questions to lorcpodcast@gmail.com. Give it a reason for existing other than just, needing one to open more social media accounts. It's all it gets is spam and ads and shit. Give it a reason to live.
Yeah,
Surprise us.
we like surprises.
End up going straight to our spam, probably. Has anyone checked our spam?
No.
Ooh,
No,
well,
but it has a lot
we
of
should
sodium.
check our spam.
Be careful.
And every Monday, the show comes out as a podcast on all the podcast places. Excuse me. Stephanie, you
Yes.
are out there on the internet, shaking and baking. Where do the people find you?
You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch at Stephanoids. That's STPHUHNOIDS. And you can save 10% off by using my code at Zenny Optical to get some glasses, for the summer and whatnot.
You can see the
Gotta get
code
your
I
in
have to
chat
say that
right
because
now.
I want money. I get money for
You know
saying
what?
that.
Hashtag ad.
Get Steph money.
She doesn't get money. She gets credit.
Get Steph
So-
credit
I
for
get
more
credit.
glasses.
Don't think Steph is getting paid.
I mean, I'm getting paid with glasses. And that my new
Paid.
prescription's coming up can get me some new styles.
Gotta make an appointment.
Yeah. Leland, where can the people find you?
You can find me at Leland Pierce Art and Pineapple Pierce on Instagram. Getting ready for Mermay, so doing those.
Ooh.
Jordan, where can they find you?
You can find me on most social media platforms at Jordan is a Bear and on twitch.tv/Jordan is a Bear. We finally beat Resident Evil 4 Remake, and then I started playing Street Fighter 6 demo, and that's how that stream went. I don't know when I'm going to start playing on stream this coming Friday. Actually, I might just go back to Dante's Inferno. Still got to beat that.
There you go.
Probably what I'll do. Or maybe I'll just play more Street Fighter 6. Who knows? Anyway, the end. Anthony, where can people find you?
And if you would like to find me and inform me about other ghost Pokemons, then you can find me at Spooky the 13th on Instagram and Twitter. Also, just a reminder to everybody, a little over a month away, but June 3rd will be our all-day charity stream here on Twitch, where we will be raising money to be donated to the Crohn's and Colitis Take Steps charity. We will be nonstop content. I'll be running a Honey Bear Heist role-playing game with my family.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That's not a little weird. I had to try to explain role playing to a family member. Like, tell your dad what role playing is.
All right, Dad,
Just
we're gonna play make
watch
believe.
the
Yeah, I don't-
gears. Watch the gears like really come to a halt.
I don't think it would work out. I tried to explain Red Dead to my dad, and he said, "Why are you shooting everyone?" And I said, "Dad, that's the game." Like, he didn't know.
Except it's not, Steph.
It's
You don't have
yeah.
to shoot the people.
I mean,
They're
I
just
was
going about
shooting
their digital day.
animals. I was shooting things.
Oh, you were hunting
Human.
Yeah.
the most dangerous prey.
Well, then I also showed him how to do a bounty, and he was like, "Why?" And I was like, "Because, Dad, that's the game."
Oh, so he just doesn't understand video games.
Or the
He doesn't
Old
understand what
West.
I'm doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just stuff.
So yeah, a little more than a month. We'll be
Oh.
having more stuff coming out about that. But similar to last year, same charity, probably the same general format. And we had a super blast. We were gonna go 12 hours and went for like 15 last year
Something like that.
because
yeah.
we were just having
Yeah.
fun. We just had a good ass time.
It was a good time.
It was
Yeah.
yeah, it was great.
Yep. So we raised $2,000 last year. Fingers crossed we can maybe get to that, but I'm gonna set the bar back at 1,000 where it feels like possible.
Yeah.
But yeah, everything goes to charity, and it's gonna be great. So hopefully we'll see you there. We'll be
Yay.
talking about it more as things develop. So until next week, I'm Anthony, and in alphabetical order we are,
I'm Jordan.
I'm Leland.
I'm Steph.
and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye. And stop. We're still live though. Oh, let me do the. Oh man, it's crooked.
Oh no, crooked.
Nice. That's fine. And save. Oh, I did trying Street Fighter for the first time. Well, not for the first time. I actually just tried the demo last night and streamed that.
You sure did.
I learned things. I don't hold controllers right, and I think it's because I have crooked fingers, but that's just because I naturally hold things. Or, hold on. Okay, here's an example. When I type and I text, I don't use the flat side of my thumb. I use the side of my thumbs to touch the screen and type because that's how my thumbs are. So I type like this when I
Interesting.
text.
Because yeah, I type. Well, I'm just
Yeah, I don't do flat. My thumbs are too wide flat. So I actually type with like the side of my thumbs. So
Huh.
when I was explaining to Jordan on the control, when I was trying to do some of the like movements, I was just saying this whole part of my thumb was like super sore, and he was like, "Why are you using the side?" And I was like, "Because that's how I hold the control." I learned it's things that you don't think about that I just do naturally, and then I realized that that's what I do.
well, I
Just-
mean, whatever works for you, I guess, you know.
Right?
But that's also why they made the modern control, so you don't have to do that.
Yeah, I just went around fighting people, and it was fun. I had a good time.
You were fighting a lot of people.
Steph
Nope.
does love conflict.
Nobody was safe. Everybody was catching them hands.
They were. I made my character. Her name is Stag. I spent like 30 minutes on just customizing the character itself.
Is that what
Which is
that
fun.
was?
Yeah.
Steph,
Like the
Steph,
first
like,
30 minutes was just me customizing my character to how
you
I
did
wanted.
post that in the Fight Club Discord, but you with no context.
I just figured that they would
Little
know
Steph.
if that's what it was. Because Street Fighter. I don't know. That's where my mind went. I just thought more people would understand what I was trying to do. We post a lot without context. I just thought it would click.
Do we?
Do we?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
We post without context in the Red Dead Redemption channel during streams.
yeah.
Everything else, I think's got a context, though.
I don't know then. Yeah. I have nothing to say anymore.
Okay. Anakin 99.
That just like honestly, that just glass shattered. Did not know that. I went a whole how many years of my life thinking that that's how it was said, realizing that's not how it was said. And Triple X was like what, 6th grade?
Oof.
That
Oh, don't I googled the wrong thing. Google.
Did you just
Oh,
Google
Triple X.
XXX movie?
Yeah, I googled that and I was like, "Oh no."
It's not a good title for a movie.
Yeah, it's
It,
confusing.
it was definitely a title made without the internet in mind.
Okay. Yeah, 2002. So 21 years ago.
Oof. Good lord.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
wild.
like hearing that.
I forget like certain things that I've used for forever. So like when it tells me how long I've been a member for, I'm just kind of like when you add time to that, it's weird. Like IG. When I go to my IG stories and go to my memories, it goes 10 years back. And I'm just like, that's so weird. And then it's
Time
like I go to
capsule.
my YouTube and then my YouTube says that I've had it for it's like
Ain't that about
20
hit 20
years?
years? Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm about to hit 20 years on my YouTube account.
That sounds about right.
It's like it's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of weird how old the internet is.
Oh yeah. It's kind of like,
Yeah,
you know,
we're
it's
at
kind of like that Black Mirror episode, The Entire History of You, where everyone has the ocular implant that records everything that you see. And you
Oh.
can scrub through the footage whenever.
I should go back and watch those. I never really caught on to watching that like when everyone was watching it.
Oh, when
and, like,
everyone was
into it
watching it?
when it was hot.
Some are good.
Some are really, really good, yeah.
Yeah, I've only
Some are
seen a
just like,
handful.
what?
Yeah.
Some are just really trying to be the Twilight Zone and failing.
Yeah, kind
I
of.
really
Yeah.
like the
in,
video
in that
game
M
one.
Night Shyamalan kind
That
of
one
way.
was fun.
No, not like a M Night Shyamalan kind of way. It's
Okay.
just like the whole thing was like the dangers of technology. Like really, like there's no
Yeah.
there's no
Twilight Zone was only about technology.
yeah, but there's no
What
like
was,
twist
Okay.
Shoot.
generally.
What was the one with like the Instagram like app where you rate
Oh,
things? Nosedive? Is
Nosedive.
that what's the one?
Nosedive with Bryce Dallas
Meow,
Howard,
meow beams.
which was yeah, it was
That
meow
one.
meow beams. Like
Yeah. I remember that one.
Which
That
one
one
came
was
first?
wild.
I think meow meow
Meow
beams.
meow memes.
Yeah.
I just remember seeing the first episode and then being told this does not reflect how the rest of the episodes are gonna go.
It's true.
It's
yes.
the pig episode.
Yep.
And I was
Oh,
just
the
like,
pig one's
oh.
great.
It's a great
Yeah.
episode. It is. It's very far off what the rest of the series
Like it's a good episode
does.
for sure, but it's just like
Yeah.
if this is what
I
you're
like-
expecting all the episodes to follow exactly, it's not that. Just different types of things.
I like the Star
Ooh,
Trek one.
Bandersnatch.
Yes. Yeah. The Star
Oh,
Trek.
that one was
I've seen
good.
that one.
Yeah. The
That one
USS.
was really good.
Whoa. I forgot what it
Whatever.
was. Yeah.
Oh, and then what is it? San Junipero. I actually watched that again
I think that's the
recently,
other one
and
I've
I
seen.
cried.
Yeah.
Oh, that one. They actually had the pop. I wanted to buy it. I thought it was cute.
Of course, they had a pop.
Hmm I'd get that specific one.
And I have not done the Bandersnatch.
Bandersnatch
good.
was
It's
fun.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was fun.
It's definitely more fun to do when you're with like other people.
Yeah.
The Kimmy Scott's right. The Kimmy Schmidt Bandersnatch movie on Netflix. I only watched like couple seasons of that show, and that shit was hilarious.
Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that one's fun.
Ooh. I've not. I didn't finish that show. I think I stopped in like the last season.
I watched.
I stopped
Yeah,
at
I
season
saw-
3. Wasn't bad. I just was like,
Yeah.
I got too much going on.
I
Yeah.
felt like it kind of
Yeah.
lost momentum.
There was that
Little
too.
bit.
Yeah. Like it kind of just like felt like they didn't really know where to go.
Yeah.
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 It's a fantastic like first 2 seasons.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it feels like it's building to something. You've got all the John Hamm cult, women in the bunker kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And then once that's done, like after that court episode, like the next
Yeah.
one's like, oh, what are you gonna do now, Kimmy? And once she
Yeah.
starts muddling about, then it loses pace.
Yeah, after the court, yeah,
Fair.
that's where
I
the
know what
show
you're
like
talking
really
about.
loses
Yeah.
steam. Because like
Yeah.
because of the first 2 seasons, it felt like, oh, this is just straight up a spin-off of 30 Rock. We're just continuing 30 Rock now. We're still kind of like in that world.
Spiritually?
Spiritually, yeah, because it's
Yeah.
Tina Fey and Amy Poehler, right? No, it's mostly Tina Fey.
Yeah, I
Tina
thought
Fey
that
at
was
least.
Tina
Yeah.
Fey.
So it did have that rapid 30 Rock kind of feel to the first 2 seasons, and then then it just kind of flounders, I feel like.
The New Day.
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
the New Day had
Yeah,
a choose your own adventure.
with
was
Survive
The
the Undertaker. Yeah.
Yeah, not that great.
Oh.
yeah. It was a
Oh.
mist. I mean, respect they
Oh.
took the swing, but
Sure.
Yeah. Mm.
I did go through every avenue
Did they
on
die?
that
I
one.
don't remember if we did or not. I think we were just like, okay.
Aw,
But if you watch it like 3 or 4 times, you get it all.
Bandersnatch.
Yeah. No.
That's just what you.
That's just the term we're using for the interactive movies.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they had a man's versus or like a what was it? Like a Bear Grylls one.
Yes.
I did that one with my dad, and it was like, do you walk through the lake or do you go through this thing? And I think I messed up, and there was
Turn and
poison
go back
ivy.
home.
I
You-
forget.
Did you say to walk through a lake?
I forgot.
Because
I
that
just know I
never
did not
seems
make
like
a
a
good
good
choice.
idea.
I don't know. I thought it was fine.
Walk through a
was wrong.
lake in a
And the
survival
little fish go
scenario.
up your pee
I'm
hole.
probably just saying word vomit and not even remembering what I actually did and just said I walked through a lake. But I'm pretty sure. I just know my choice was bad. Just know I made a bad choice.
Like generally in a survival scenario, if it's kind of cold, you don't want to get wet in any way.
Gotta look that thing up. I want to do that again. I would like to do stuff more with groups. So I would very much like to do a lot of movie watch parties.
Yeah.
In the Discord, if anyone wants to watch or join. Interactive stuff would be fun too, just to majority
club?
vote, see how our adventure goes. That'd be
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, like a little bit on Sunday, I was just playing Street Fighter and I just started streaming it in Discord. But I was thinking, maybe sometime soon we just do a watch party for anime movies like Your Name and Weathering with You. I feel it'd be a fun double feature.
Yeah. Scott, I have the games and I want to play it, but you have to be on the same, like it's couch co-op, right? You can't just do that over
The online, I don't know
online.
if you can.
Like what is it? The
Quarry,
Quarry? The
yeah.
Quarry?
Yeah.
I've been wanting to play that and I have that game. I just didn't know how I would stream that or how people could join me.
Yeah, I'm not.
Oh, if it does, that'd be awesome because I do have a few of them and I would really like to play with other people.
That'll be fun, yeah.
I definitely want to do the like the anthology things. Those sound fun.
They're fun.
Yeah, I want to try.
Leland, what movie do
just-
you
I'm
want to
too
do for
scared.
movie club?
Oh God.
I know-
I'm good,
I said Leland, Steph.
Oh, go ahead.
and I'm okay.
No, I said you. You gotta say something now.
Debbie Does Dallas.
Hot.
Never seen it.
I'm
I
sure
got
you
that.
haven't.
Steph, it's a porn.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Debbie
Everyone's
had a
seen this
string of
porn?
Debbie had a string of porns in the 70s and 80s, like Debbie Does Dallas, Debbie Does Des Moines. You know, Debbie was very busy.
She was very popular.
Those are
young
all
lady.
rented places.
Yes, Debbie Does Rhodes, Debbie Does Saint Denis.
Debbie does LaGras.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, what did we say? I know we said we wanted. Well, asked if anyone would be down to watch the old Mario movie, and I still
Hell
want to
yeah, I
do
love
that.
that movie. Unironically, all for the old Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah, apparently they're all on YouTube. I didn't get my DVD yet. I think it comes tomorrow.
Is it not out on Blu-ray?
No, no.
No.
The original Mario Bros. Movie, I don't believe is on Blu-ray.
Yeah.
I also
I
don't
just
know
know
where
they
my
had a
original
anywhere?
copy is. What?
No, it's
Hmm.
not. Except someone for the last 7 years had it on YouTube,
Yeah, in like
uh,
5-minute
all in
bursts.
cuts. So that's like the only way I think we could really watch that. I
Unless
don't have
someone
a
actually
CD
owns
thing.
it.
Yeah,
I literally just showed
I know,
the
but
DVD.
do you have a CD drive?
I have consoles.
It's a Blu-ray,
Oh,
but it's I
so
think
true.
it's a European Blu-ray only.
Ah.
I totally
Mm.
forgot that that's how I could do that too. I was just like, I don't have a CD drive or a DVD player. I don't know how I'm gonna play this. Let's just watch the YouTube one.
Capture
Just-
card. Capture
Do you
card.
see they're gonna try and make another Street Fighter movie?
Yes.
I heard.
I would just
about
like
Bring
for them
back Van
to
Damme.
like
As the bad guy.
they just make
No,
a movie that's
as
actually based
Guile.
off Street Fighter lore. Like just
Yeah. I mean, it worked for that final Mortal Kombat movie to an extent.
I still haven't watched it. I've been wanting
I mean,
to.
they added that annoying guy, but if they had, you know,
the main character who literally has plot armor.
yeah.
Yeah, I still want to watch. I haven't-
It's a totally fine movie.
I enjoyed it for what
yeah.
it
Very
was.
enjoyable.
Yeah, it's very enjoyable for what it is.
Yep.
Is it as good as the first one?
I think it was better because I feel it knew what kind of movie it was making versus
Yeah.
the first one where they just kind of were winging it. It feels
Yeah,
like,
the first movie is a martial arts movie,
yeah,
and then the
with an
Mortal
overlay
Kombat.
of Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, with the Mortal Kombat. Yeah,
I mean, there's
sheen
a
to
lot
it.
of crazy shit going on in there.
Sure.
I enjoyed it.
It's not like it's just a bunch of martial arts fights. There's a lot of
True,
special
true.
effects and crazy shit going on.
I don't know, like it is a pretty good adaptation of the first Mortal Kombat movie,
Yeah.
the first Mortal Kombat game. I mean, but and then they made an Annihilation, just like, well, fuck it.
Yeah, well, yeah, no, I only
Ooh.
said the first one.
He enjoyed the second one.
Mother, I'm so glad you're alive. Too bad you
You
will die.
Die.
But what about
Someone
the
wrote that.
cartoon?
The cartoon was it's combat time.
Or the YouTube series with
Michael Jai White. That was also really good. Yeah.
And 7 of
was
9.
good. Yeah, that's right.
I like the idea
I
for
want to
that
watch.
YouTube series that Raiden was stuck in a mental asylum because like he keeps saying he's the god of thunder. Like put him on medication so he couldn't use his powers because he was too drugged up. It's good stuff. I like that.
Oh, I'd like to see Michael Jai White be on Star Trek.
That'd be rad.
I would like to see Michael Jai White be back in Hollywood things and not just his own production company making these random action movies.
Or maybe we just send a good writer to Michael Jai White so his movies are better.
Yeah, that'd be good too. He desperately needs a better writer.
The dude seems cool as fuck, so I am
He
all
does.
for supporting him.
Yeah.
But his movies are dull as
His
shit.
movies are bad, but he's such a like
Yeah.
he's a nice charismatic man. I would like to see him in like more things.
I didn't know he was doing stuff.
Oh yeah, he has his own like small production company. He's been pumping out
Bloodbone or Bone and Blood or
yeah,
something
Bone and Blood.
like that?
Yeah.
Is he
Yeah.
doing like the Tyler Perry thing where he just does a bunch of different movies set in his own little pocket universe with him as the star and stuff?
I think so.
For the
I'm
most
looking
part,
at the IMDb.
Oh,
Go-
okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
He's-
good for him.
He's always
Yeah.
fighting. He's like Scott Adkins. He's just in martial. He's just making martial arts movies.
Fair enough.
I was hoping
Yeah.
because Scott Adkins shows up in John Wick Chapter 4. I was like, come on, Michael J. White, like you'd be great. Like,
Ooh.
is that where that thought ended?
He's in a lot of things.
Yeah, just ooh.
No, I legit thought everything cut out, honestly.
Oh, that's
I haven't
not good.
seen I haven't seen your guys' cameras all night.
Oh,
I've been talking to 3 little the spinning wheels all night.
Oh, for
And
real?
my,
Oh.
my Discord or my stream, my Twitch is like 5 minutes behind.
Oh,
Oh,
sure,
So
sure.
I don't think I can go
Oh.
off of any visual cues from anybody tonight. But when I said ooh, I heard like a sound drop out, and I thought, oh, did Discord crash again? So I gave it a minute.
Yeah.
okay.
But yes, I want Michael J. White in a John Wick movie.
That'd be great.
That would be great. Just
Leland,
like as
should
a
we
mini
wrap?
boss.
The mini
A
boss.
lot of movies.
Sure, we're just fantasy casting now.
Oh yeah. Again, I would like to see Michael J. White in more big budget productions.
Yeah.
Charismatic man. I'd like to see him in things. That's all.
Could he come back and do? Could there be a Black Dynamite 2?
Yes.
Or has
Yes.
it been too long?
No, I think it
Black Dynamite 2. Blacker Dynamite.
Ooh. Now, does he keep it in the 70s or does he move a little into the 80s?
It is like 1981.
Yeah,
and he's
very-
dealing with
yeah.
the change from like the 70s. Like every decade always kind of carries over a little beyond the numbers.
Yeah.
You know, for a
Like-
bit. Yeah.
Yeah. And he's got to deal with his illegitimate son. Quick, before we leave, we have to cast who's his illegitimate son.
New guy. We find someone new.
Brand new.
Brand new.
Well, then I guess we can't cast him.
I mean, if you want to play this game,
Shut
but I'm
that,
just saying
shut that
that.
game down.
I just think it's nice to have someone new sometimes.
It's true.
Sure. But we have to make
Tracy
reference to the
Morgan.
It's like a reverse.
His son is Tracy Morgan somehow.
I mean, last month they would have said Jonathan Majors. Not
Yeah.
now.
Ooh.
Oh.
No.
It's
That's all
fastest-
looking too legitimate.
Fastest fall from grace ever.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good
Really?
lord.
Creed got a comic book coming out.
Really?
Who?
Yeah, Creed.
Cream?
Huh.
Creed. Creed.
Oh no, I know. Creed.
Oh,
I
Like-
just I was too lazy to do the
yeah,
D.
like an IDW Creed comic book.
Sure, why
Oh.
not?
I still want to watch
Scott's onto
3.
something. Make it a white
Yeah.
guy.
Oh, wait a minute.
Mm.
James Marsden.
I mean, it doesn't have to be Cyclops, but I mean, like a white person would be very funny.
That would be really funny.
Yeah,
I don't know who that is. James.
or a different ethnicity.
James Marsden. Again, he's the lead guy from Sonic.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, and he likes telling everybody in the in the show that.
The last thing he's done, and it's great.
It's
No, but I was gonna say everything or most things from the cartoon, the Black Dynamite cartoon, are canon.
Yeah, I love
wha-
Race War or Race was fucking funny as shit.
Yeah, I
It
want those
is.
things to be referenced.
Yeah, the Eartha Kitt car.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh. He's the Straw Dogs guy.
what?
He's the guy in the movie Straw Dogs.
Are you?
Are you talking about James Marsden again?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like looking him up on IMDb.
What the fuck is Straw Dogs?
it's a
Oh.
semi-horror movie from a couple years
Yeah.
ago. It's a remake from a 70s or 80s movie.
Yeah.
I would not guess that from the title Straw Dogs.
It's I don't know. They're Hicks.
Yeah.
I thought it
mess.
was like some family fun movie about these dogs that play on a farm.
That was
No.
about scarecrow dogs.
You know, I keep seeing the trailer for Strays. I would watch it.
It feels like a movie that would have came out 10 years ago.
I know. Like, my expectations aren't too high for it, but I would still watch it. Just to
No
watch
idea
it
what you're
and see
talking
where
about.
it goes.
It's the Will Ferrell.
Animated.
a dog. It's not animated. It's live action dog computer
Live
talking
action dog
movie.
movie with
Will
Will
Ferrell.
Ferrell.
Jamie Foxx is the
Jamie
second lead.
Foxx.
Hmm.
I forget the other people.
It doesn't matter. It's those two. But the dog's owner keeps throwing the dog away, so he hooks up with a bunch of strays, and then he decides he's going to go bite the dick off the owner, and
Yeah.
it becomes a rude, raunchy comedy about 4 dogs on a road trip.
What
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
hell?
I know.
Mhm,
It look,
yeah.
it's such a joke. I still want to watch it.
High on a Sunday? Sure, maybe.
Sure. I mean, look, it's got a Boston Terrier, and I'm going to watch it eventually.
You got
But
that
it's
Regal
gonna take
pass. Might as well, you know.
Yeah.
But all right, we good?
We can be good.
All right,
yeah,
cool.
we can be good.
Apparently, I have a churro waiting, so we're good.
Oh yeah, you gotta eat that warm.
It's true.
Oh, yeah.
Churros are always
You gotta
better
eat
warm.
that fresh so you can enjoy it. Okay. Okay, everyone. So we'll see you next Thursday for Co-op Thursday.
Yes, we'll see
Some of
you
us.
on Thursday.
Yeah, and on Sunday.
And Sunday, we're going to play Killing Floor 2 again because that
yeah,
was fun.
It was a good
was a
time.
lot of
It was
fun.
real fun.
That was fun.
I'm gonna burn everything to the ground.
Good. Good.
Yeah,
Got it.
just burn all
Got
them
this.
motherfuckers.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight. You're all fantastic, amazing human
Yeah.
beings, and we look forward to seeing you next time.
Bye.
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 And we are out.
Yeah, okay.
Right?
It says
We're
we're offline. Yeah.
Okay, cool. That was okay. I mean, I didn't do all the transitional stuff, but it's fine.
Yeah.
It was up. No one was saying that it was jumpy or too quiet.
I just
or
had a
anything.